grief. Good morning, Cameron. Good evening, Peter Carroll. How are you guys doing today? I am here, just having troubles with my tablet this morning for some reason. But it's all taken care of now. Let's get this bird up in the air. Go look at a sunrise. And it looks like it might be a pretty one. Let me hit record. Thank you. Let's see. Teach, good morning. Have Drone Will Fly, good morning. Scott, good morning. How are you guys doing today? That's going to be a pretty sunset. So, let me, I need to check my phone real quick. Alright, Dennis is looking to go up between 6:45 and 6:50. So as soon as my sun comes down or my battery gets low, then I'll come on down anytime before that. So that is cool. Dennis LoveLady, of course, is up next. Followed by Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. Sunrise, yes, sunrise. Did I say sunset? That's quite possible. I have been known to do that. This video will probably be turned into a time lapse at some point in time. So but you can tell spring is coming. The trees are beginning to get buds on them, and the birds are singing a lot more, which is always a good thing. I am sure sunset will be good too. Yes, I'm sure it will be. In fact, who knows? I may even do a sunset this evening. It's been a while since I've done one of those. But now that the sun has moved, I actually think it's going to be more over in this direction. And I'm thinking it's going to be right in that area right there. It's amazing how often I've done this. I can pretty much judge where the sun's going to rise at. I may be wrong. I'm not always right, but I'm not always wrong either. So the temperature here is roughly 33 degrees. Just lost my chats. Do a refresh. Looks, no. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, but I lost my chat. 53 degrees today with a possible high of 85 degrees. Woohoo! That sounds good to me, brother. It's supposed to get up into the 60s. In fact, I probably might go flying over at the church, get some FPV hours in. That Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle that I won at Spin Up, I somehow managed to break it. Well, I finally happened to get a new flight controller board for it, and I got that all put together yesterday. Dennis LoveLady, good morning. So it's looking good. I'm going to take it out and fly it. I made a modification to it to accept 2S batteries with a XT30 plug on it. So I'm going to take it out and give it a try. Preliminary test, when I first did it, it seemed to work okay, but that's when it crashed, and shortly after that the camera burned up on it. And then I thought I got it all fixed. I replaced the camera. Good morning, drone bum. How are you today? I replaced the camera on it, and I thought it was going to be all better, but then the flight controller just went out. So I decided to go ahead and just buy a new flight controller and put in it. It cost me half as much for the flight controller as it would have cost me to buy a whole new Freestyle 2, but I decided that I was going to just buy the controller and try and fix it myself. And I seemed to, that way all my solder joints were fresh, and so I'm a little more confident in the soldering that I had to make. The tedious thing was the motors, soldering in the motors. I had one motor that rotated the wrong direction, but that was easily fixed by going into beta flight and hitting reverse. So now it's fixed, and I did a short test flight yesterday, and it seems to be working great. So I'm going to take it out today and I'm going to fly both the Tiny Hawk 2. I also bought I bought a an analog receiver for my DJI goggles. So I want to see how that works out for me. I don't want to have to carry 2 sets of goggles when I go fly, because I have a Baby Hawk 2, which is HD, of course, and then all of the rest of my FPV quads are analog. So I wanted to be able to do both with just one set of goggles, and so I bought a receiver adapter and a receiver for the goggles, the DJI goggles. It seems to be working okay, but we'll see for sure. Yeah, Scott, I did know that, and I seriously considered it, but then when I got to thinking how tedious it was to get those small connections soldered in, I decided I'd just reverse it via software. It works for me. I'm good with that. Maybe at some later date I may change the actual wires. It was see, motor number 4 that was rotating incorrectly. So I just clicked on reverse and it started flying right. Carlos, good morning. Back from the sky in the house. Well, it looks like It's 6:29, so we got about 5 minutes, and it looks like I've pinpointed the rising point for the sun. Good guess, don't you think? So the temperature here is 33 degrees. No wind at all. The pond is just glass smooth. And the birds are singing. I don't even think there's any wind aloft. I'm not getting any wind warnings. So that's always a good thing. And folks, I believe the sun is coming up at center screen. That's kind of cool, actually. Well, thank you, Dennis. God does good work. It is a beautiful sky. Beautiful. I love sunrises. I love sunsets too. Especially when at sea, which is something I haven't experienced since 1989. Was a sunrise, a sunset, and the night sky at sea. Man, I tell you what, though, that I have any fond memories of being in the Navy, those would be it. Every morning, or just about every morning, I'd get up and go out, watch the sunrise. Then every evening, I'd go watch the sunset. Then at some point during the night, I'd go outside and just look at all the stars. Dudes, it is unbelievable. The night sky is unbelievable when there is no light noise at all. I mean, when it's just pitch black, you can see stars forever. I loved it. Johnny Droneflyer. Good morning. Mike Rennick. Good morning. Welcome to the chat, brothers. Dennis LoveLady is up next, followed by Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. And don't forget the tomorrow sunrise crew, starting with Drone Bum, then going to Dennis LoveLady, and then to Fly Natural, he's flying. Hi, Mike. Riddick. Didn't hear what the congrats were for yesterday, but congrats. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about either. But anyway, Mike, congratulations for whatever you're getting congratulated for. You guys hear that noise? That can't be my drone. I guess it could be. Birds flying around. Well, there's the sun, folks, coming up. It is 6:32. It sounds like it's coming from across the way there, but oh, look at this contrail. There's a plane flying through. Uh-oh, battery warning. Gotta come down. Boy, that was quick. Well, Wow. All right, well, Dennis, I guess I'm going to turn it over to you. Harley FPV, good morning, Greg. All right. Well, here we are, all done. Thank you, folks, for being in. I do appreciate it. On behalf of the rest of the crew, we're glad that you do join us on these sunrises, and look forward to seeing you over on Dennis's place, and then Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and Tammy. Hey, you all have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye now.